Yes, friends, Chalella and Carney Floral Designs is alive and well in Newcastle. Owner and designer Stephen Doherty and his staff have a special motto: we love what we do, and it shows in every area of the business. Stop by their pleasant Southside store at 1006 South Mill Street. Chalella and Carney has been there for the community with quality and service since 1943. You can go to the website chalellaandcarney.com or call 724-652-8412. You deserve a revitalization at Mary Turner's Day Spa and Beauty Boutique. The staff will make sure you relax and rejuvenate with their high-quality products and services. They take pride to give you a tranquil environment. Mary Turner's Day Spa at 2539 Wilmington Road in Shannock Township. Call to book a spa appointment at 724-657-5156. That's 657-5156.
Whether it's a scheduled appointment or same-day service, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning offers 24/7 service for commercial, industrial, and residential, as well as fire and water damage restoration. Using state-of-the-art technology, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning experts are ready to professionally clean your carpet today. Call DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning for a free in-home estimate. Thank you for making us Lawrence and Mercer County's largest carpet cleaner.
And remember, nobody gets your carpet cleaner.
Good morning, Newcastle. Here's hoping you have that first cup of coffee. And, we're coming to you a little bit later on the morning show. And the reason being, it's the first day of summer vacation for my kids. Hope it is for yours. I know that some of the people at the Shannock had an hour to go today, and summer vacation abounds. The other thing is, I went to the Pirate game last night, and they got rained out, but the food was good. What am I going to tell you? Now it's time to go to the mailbag, and let me do one thing. Just hold on a second. We're going to make a little technical adjustment here, as they told me my monitor was running low, and I hope you don't mind as I do a little housekeeping, and this will be a half a second. There. Now we won't run out of juice. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And Coach Karen Hall, now following us from Hall of Fame former UNLV running rebel and ESPN analyst. We welcome you, Karen, to the morning show. Sean Lynch, now there's a name, and a good buddy of mine. Work Fountain, who is following us. Daniel Reef, welcome to the NCTV45 family. I better get that coffee in me. David Micco, Rick Mancino, and we're going to get to the birthday bag. Before we get to the birthday bag, let me continue. Anna Blundo, now a friend of NCTV45. Jay Bish, thank you for joining the NCTV45 family. Andy Huffman. Now, this is interesting. We have a great deal of appeal, and I appreciate that. He's the technical manager at Westinghouse Electric, University of Pittsburgh graduate, and from Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Thanks for following us, Andy, as we continue to have that appeal across everything. And just thanks to all those folks. Now, I'm going to get to the birthday bag. Happy birthday to Daniel Foley Ross, Joy Piscatelli, Jimmy Lombardo, Susan Canfora, and Frank Gigliano. Hopefully you get that second piece of birthday cake and that coffee, as it's good to just take a sip and relax. I feel great this morning. The sun's shining, and just an idea with Crane Room 45 weather. The fog has burned off, and I was still up very early this morning to make sure you had News Watch out and around. Last night, what am I going to say? Scattered showers and thunder showers tore through the area, and the overnight low wasn't real bad. Currently 57, and they said fog, but the fog has burned off. You probably get it if you're in a river valley somewhere, but all in all, things look pretty good. We'll get to that Crane Room 45 weather as we get going here. Now, very important, we have to get to what is the song of the day. And I thought about this after I came home from that rain-delayed, postponed Pirate game. I said, geez, this just seemed like a fitting song, and so I'm going to put it out there to you. Name and title, remember.
Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots and ruined your blind tie affair. The last one to know, the last one to show, I was the last one you thought you'd see there. And I saw the surprise.
Now, name, title, year, that's what we're looking for. See if you can come up with that. And hey, what a great morning. We've got so much to talk about. We'll give you that little bit of trivia. We're going to tell you where you can get some great lunch and so very much more. And plus, we got some other added stuff in the mailbag. And you know what? Just as I get to that, now I'm going to give you a couple other birthday things. Brittany Ches, James Harding, Frank Dominic, and Caroline Locke. Make sure you get that birthday cake and that cup of coffee. Tom Pape, welcome to the NCTV45 family. Daniel Catchings, Lance Lambkins, thank you, Lance. Go Squatties. And we got quite a bit more. I'm going to get and put that out. Plus, we're going to call Barb and get on her. right after we get to these messages.
Nina, Robin, and the rest of the family would love for you to experience the high-quality cuisine at their restaurant, Nino's Two Tomato. Some examples you've got to try would be the chicken parm, chicken wings, calamari, pasta, pizza, a wide variety of salads, and so much more. The wine and beer selection is excellent, and the staff really knows how to serve you. Food lovers come from all over the region to enjoy Nino's. They're located at 2409 Wilmington Road in Neshannock Township. Call 724-658-3380.
This program furnished by the MAD Unit, Mobile Auto Detailing. See Michael Sad at themadunit.com. The Pokeberry Exchange at 41 North of Mercer Street has gifts galore that'll make you want to explore. Lamps, homemade lamps of every shape and color that will excite any room in your house. Wind chimes hang from the door to give that sweet sound. Sweet soaps and teas, embroidered towels, and much more. It's the Pokeberry Exchange. It's yours to explore.
Not one, not two, not three, but Four Brothers Urban Bistro. It's where you want to go for your next dining experience. Here are just a few of the many choices on the menu. Char-grilled filet mignon, char-grilled salmon filet, chicken over rice, Icelandic cod, chicken marsala, and ask about the saku tuna, veal, and the surf and turf. Follow them on Twitter and Facebook for daily specials. Hours are Monday through Thursday 11 to 10, Friday 11 to 11, and Saturday 4 to 11. Four Brothers, located 331 East Washington Street, downtown Newcastle. Call 724-656-4980.
If you're having a party, then Keystone Specialty is the place you need to go. Yes, they have every party supply that you can imagine. Planning that wedding, that graduation, or maybe it's just that big game that's coming up, go to Keystone Specialty. Party supplies and so much more. Remember, they have those fall decorations, winter, spring, and summer. It's Keystone Specialty on the south side of Newcastle, Mill Street. Hey, welcome back, and time to get through and get just a few things off the burner here. Here it is, Tuesday, and you're probably wondering what is going on with Sharon Regional. Well, keep in mind that tomorrow, and I'll remind you on the morning show again, it's Sharon Regional's Orthopedic Joint Camp. And you can visit SharonOrtho.com for more information. It's from 6 to 7 on Wednesday, and that's June 8th. If you're preparing or you had some questions with joint replacement, call Sharon Regional, and they'll steer you in the right direction. Now, this is another thing. I'm giving you the reminders for Wednesday. Wednesday, it's 6 p.m. at the Confluence. The city's Blueprint Group is offering resources and training in visual merchandising for merchants, and they're also having a meeting before that talking about your organization and being able to attract volunteers and people to your organization. That's at the Confluence at 6. You might want to get there a little bit earlier if you need to attract some of those other people to your organization. Now, as a reminder, La Hoyt is having an open house, and that's Saturday the 11th. We'll talk more about that on Newswatch. I just want to make sure I get through all these things that seem to be important and help you get about your day. And I got it. That was on my little note list. That I said, well, I got to remind them about that stuff. See, now a good night's sleep, I'm well organized, I'm totally ready to go with this day. I have a lot of information on reviews that I probably should give to you. Now, let me check this out. I want to remind you about that work going on out in Shenango on Old Pittsburgh and Savannah Gardner Road. There's a detour around out there for Little Creek that goes under Big Run. Just know that there's construction, and that seems to be kind of important. Now, as we continue on, I got to give you a little trivia. I'm not even going to go to the book today because I'm going to see if you're paying attention to what's going on in hockey. I want to know what game. Now, we've been through game 1, game 2, game 3, and game 4 with the Pens and the San Jose Sharks. In which of those games were the Sharks out in front? Just a little trivia for you. See if you can come up with that. Now we're going to start on the Cedar Sports Corner, and then I'm going to answer the game. I'm going to answer the question in the Cedar Sports Corner. Now, Thursday, it's Debo Movers, Summer Movers, and the Summertime Heroes getting together at Flaherty Field at 6:15. And we're going to try to make it to that to bring you some baseball action right here in Newcastle. Now let's get to more in the Cedar Sports Corner. Pens 3, Sharks 1. So now the focus turns to Thursday, and the Pens are coming home. Now, over in Major League Baseball, it was interesting that the game, they have fantastic weather equipment down there at PNC Park. Major League Baseball said, don't even start it. It's not going to be worth it. So at 7 o'clock, as I was sitting there eating my sandwich, the stacker, they didn't even start the game. And the Mets visiting the Pirates was postponed. So elsewhere last night, it was Cleveland topping Seattle 3-1. And, what's today's scoreboard look like, or today's games? 4:05, the Mets are taking on the Pirates. And then they have a 7:40 affair. So they are playing that doubleheader today. And Cleveland, well, they're staying out there taking on Seattle. Now, in the NBA, tonight, Golden State and Cleveland get together. And keep in mind, the Cavs are down 2-0. Now, here was the question. What game were the San Jose Sharks ahead? The answer is no games. Even in the game the Pens lost, it went into overtime. And I got to tell you, I thought that was a great tackle of Sidney Crosby. But anyways, the San Jose Sharks have never led the Pens in any of these games. Now, there's an answer to your trivia question. Now, as we take a look, we're rolling along, and let's play this song for you, and then we're going to take a break.
this glass of champagne. And I toasted you, said, honey, we may be through, but you'll never hear me complain.
Now, we're going to take a break, see if you can figure out what song it is. We'll be right back.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
Hello, folks. Angelo Parada for Ferrone Brothers. Wow, you have to try their food. Great Italian food and 2 locations on the south side on Mill Street and on Wilmington Road in Newcastle. Ferrone Brothers for pepperoni rolls, pizza, any Italian dish that you can imagine, okay, and a whole lot more. It's Ferrone Brothers. Stop by, they have those daily specials, and they look forward to seeing you. Tell them NCTV45 sent you. On Target Printing, 1319 West State Street. No job is too big or too small. Turnaround on most jobs, 24 hours. We make you look good on paper. Town and Country, where there's always a party. Yes, every weekend there's something to do, and there's always great food for you too. Lamb, finger food, steak sandwiches, roasted wings, and much, much more. It's a party, and you're invited. Come to Town and Country. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. Welcome back, and let's start off this segment with a little question for you. And, here is the question. And the winner is, college football has these rivalries. When Minnesota plays Michigan, the game is played in football, and they play for what? Do they play for a cup? Or any ideas? The Michigan-Minnesota game is played for the Little Brown Jug. Yes. And I got to be honest with you, I know that one because I love college football. I think there's nothing better than when you head into September, October, and November, and you got baseball, basketball, football, and hockey all playing at the same time. Just, it works for me, Now, we're going to get to the weather, but we're going to do that in a second. I got to tell you what's going over on in the library today, and it is Stay Calm and Color. Now, you're probably hungry, and they have slices on sale up there at Mr. Pizza for your lunch. So 2 slices and a glass of Pepsi sounds great. It might be a good time to also contact the Y if that summer camp might be something for you. The best summer ever, and I remind you about that. Now let's get Barb on the phone, because she's I have to wonder what's on tap for Barb today for lunch, because we're talking about this. And wow, we'll just see if she, we got a busy signal there. She must be busy cooking up lunch. Let's give it one more try. Busy signal, but stop by the Beanery Depot in Delhi and get something great for lunch. And I'll be on her about getting that calendar. Now, it is time for You Got It, Crane Room 45 weather. And let's take a look. Currently 57 degrees. And what can you expect? Now, partly sunny skies. And so it's not going to be a total washout. There is a 40% chance of rain and thunder showers. High of 70 degrees. And it just looks, as I look out our window towards the Nishanik, it looks absolutely gorgeous. So you're going to have a great day. Tonight, chance of precipitation continues at 40%, mostly cloudy, a low of 49. And we're having some picture-perfect days. Even though that rain is around, it's not a total washout. When the sun's out, it looks gorgeous. Wednesday, high of 63, partly sunny skies. Wednesday night, low of 45. Get ready for some great weather in the greatest castle in the world. And that was Crane Room 45 weather. And just get out and have a great day. Come downtown for a cup of coffee or something. Now, let's take a look at the song of the day. See if you can guess it. Here we go.
I guess I was wrong. I just don't belong. Then I've been there before. Everything's alright. I'll just say goodnight and I'll show myself to the door. Hey, I didn't mean to cause a big scene. Just give me an hour and then.
Now, there you go. Song, title, author, or singer, when it came out. See if you could put that together. And, we're going to take a little bit of a break. When we come back, how to be your wife's best friend, a little tip for around the house, and what's going on Newswatch tomorrow. All that coming your way after we take this little break. And I before we take the little break, I want to remind you, go in, see these sponsors. To the person that wrote us the little note about coupons, I don't think you looked at the website too much. We're going to be right back. Tell the sponsors that their support of community television, and these are just an example of some of the greatest sponsors in the world. So we're going to be right back after.
Let Clark's Furniture be your go-to destination for all of your furniture needs. Check this out. 7-piece bedroom by Ashley was $38.69, sold for $27.99. Great pricing on futons made by the Coaster Company. Wing furniture made in America. Great quality. Sofa sold for $547, chair only $397. 7-piece queen bedroom set by Vaughn Bassett, all American made. These are just some of the super deals at Clark's Furniture, located at 346 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-657-5668.
Today's program brought to you by the Newcastle Beauty Academy, 314 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-654-6611.
Look what you'll find at Paul D. Weller Hardware. Lawn and garden supplies, plumbing and electrical supplies, do-it-yourself items, pipe bending, window screen, and key making services, tools of all kinds, paint, fans, ladders, rodent traps, bug spray, and that's just some of what you'll be able to purchase at Paul D. Weller Hardware at 207 North Liberty Street in the Mahonington section of Newcastle. Call 724-652-1531.
This program made possible by a grant from Melva's Deja Vu, where everything old is new again.
If you're craving pizza and more, then Little Johnny's 2 wants you to come through the door. Their menu includes many pizza varieties, jumbo wings, hoagies, calzones, strombolis, flatbread sandwiches, bread bowl salads, soups, and more. Dine in, take out, or have them delivered. Little Johnny's 2 can even cater your next party. Their prices are right, and the food is the way you expect it. Little Johnny's 2 is located at 130 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. Call 724-657-2210.
Welcome back, and the question is probably, what's going to be on Newswatch tomorrow? Of course, you're going to get that Cedar Sports Corner. You're going to get Crane Room weather, but you're also going to get what's going on at the Hoyt, some great tips about traveling around downtown and throughout Lawrence County, where there's some detours and some great news. Check it all out tomorrow on Newswatch with Alicia and myself. Now, at this time of the year, there's a lot of gardening going on. To increase the soil's acidity, you got to have the right pH. Okay, if you live in a hard water area, there's a lot of stuff in there. All you have to do is 1 cup of vinegar, 4 cups of water, then use it to water the plants. Okay, if there's a low acidity level in the soil, such as, just low acidity, this vinegar will release iron from the soil and it will be able to be used by the plants. So just another helpful hint. I know a lot of you people garden around here, and there's a great hint for you. Now, how to be your wife's best friend. Here you go. This is really, really good. Change the overhead light bulbs when they go out. That's nice. Here's another thing. Ask her what one thing causes you the most stress during the day, and then do what you can to give her a break from that responsibility. Ask her how it's going after you relieve the stress. Just make sure she doesn't turn it into the honey-do list. Listen, here's another great way to be your wife's best friend. Take her to Four Brothers, Town and Country, Cedars, Crane Room, Tuscany, Gallows, one of the many fine establishments that support community television right here in the greatest castle in the world. That one night she doesn't have to cook, she'll love you for it. Now, we have to get to that song of the day. See if you can pick this out. Remember, name and title. Did you get it? That was Garth Brooks. I've Got Friends in Low Places. Came out about 1994. I could still remember going out and enjoying a nice beverage and, well, at a place that's not here anymore, AJ's Cascade Lounge, and we'd go there and have a great beverage, some hot wings, and something you could do at Cedars now, you know. So that's going to do it here on the morning show. We hope you have a super day. And make sure that you tell a friend about NCTV45. You know, they'll be glad that you mentioned it. So by all means, make sure you get that second cup of coffee. And have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow.